So in part 2, we are given that demand drops from 120 TV sets to 100 TV sets. So demand has reduced. So now you can visualize based on the discussion that we have had that we can actually meet the demand with lesser number of workstations because the demand has decreased. In the one of the following examples, we will discuss the other way around as well, that the demand can of course increase as well. But in that case, if that was the case here as well, we should have reduced the number of workstations. So I hope by now you have clarity on these concepts that greater is the demand, lesser number of greater is the demand, greater number of workstations will be required so that the time at one workstation is less. And lesser is the demand, lesser are the number of workstations required. So we can have a slightly greater cycle time. So in this case, demand has reduced. So the new tech time will be available time divided by rate of customer demand. So that has reduced. So the tech time has increased. So this is obvious relation that lesser is the demand, greater will be the tech time. So once we had the demand of 120, the tech time was 20 minutes. Demand has reduced, so tech time has increased. So that is obvious. So again, you could have different solutions in this case as well. Here is just one example. In fact, we will have another on the next slide. That in this case, we are making 3 workstations. So first comprises task A, B, C, and D. So time will be 8 plus 4 plus 7 plus 3, so 22 minutes. The workstation 2 comprises a task E, F, and G. So time is 7 plus 11 plus 2, 20. And the task 3, the workstation 3 comprises task H, I, and J. The time is 8 plus 5 plus 7. There are other possibilities as well. So now the line comprises 3 workstations. And we are having 2 bottlenecks. Workstation 2 and 3 both can have an output of 120. And again, we are assuming 100% efficiency. And this is relatively balanced line. So there is lesser difference between the times of different workstations as compared to part 1. There is another possibility. We can have a different arrangement as well. So instead of A, B, C, and D, we can combine A, B, and C only to make workstation 1. So time will be 19. Workstation 2 comprises D, E, and F elements. So time will be 21. And the last workstation comprises G, H, I, and J, and time is 22. So this is the combination that we have. So this should be 22 actually, this one. So output will be greater than 120. So that will be, you can calculate, so 2400 divided by 22. So this will be approximately 109. So in this case, the maximum output in part 2 solution 1, I think this is correct. But here the correction is to be made. So this time will be 22. So the output will be 109. So output has slightly reduced. So this is the bottleneck with 109. In the previous case, previous solution, the output was 120. Of course, you could think of some other possibility, some other combination as well. So because the demand has reduced, the tech time has increased, and number of workstations has also reduced.